every organization today has to run as a, what I call it, well, this is John Cotter, I think, coined the term, a dual operating system. So there's one operating system that's about maximizing profitability in your current core business. And that works quite well through a hierarchy where you know your customers and you know what, you have better predictability on how you're going to grow your core because you've been doing it for a while. The problem is when you see a new opportunity as a business, then you seize that opportunity, you create, first mover advantage or some position of advantage. Then your focus is first external, trying to see where there's value you can create for the customer. Then once you validated that value, then you start to look a little bit inward because you want to open your jaws of profitability. You want to grow your top line and you want to, reduce your costs so you can make a bigger margin. And so the kind of energy of the firm starts to look in. We start to look at how do we kind of get the plumbing in gears and cogs and levers moving. And we become absorbed by that. And in being absorbed with that to open the jaws of profitability in our current core business, we kind of get blinders on to seeing where's the market shifting, right? So that business should stay as it is. And if you try to do something innovative within that business, it'll get killed because that business's job is not to do that. It's to maximize profitability in this. So the other business is about finding the next profit pool to jump into. And that's far more generative. Productive learning is knowing how to do the things that you currently know how to do. Generative learning is figuring out where we're going next. And that's a contact sport. And that is a diversity sport, diversity of perspective, diversity of opinion. And you have to have this melting pot of because we're figuring it out. The known core business is the find it out world. So you want to execute. The new business is a figure it out world. And the idea is who's faster at figuring things out. So in that world, you have to think about the organization as a decision factory. That's kind of throttling idea flow. In the other world, it's more about efficiency in what you know. So the pivots, a lot of people talk about, hey, we need to be fast. Speed kills. You can run over the cliff really, really fast. You can run over the cliff really, really fast. So agility is different. I'll give you an example. Usain Bolt, world's fastest man. So he has a penchant for soccer. Australian professional team hires him after he retires. The theory is he's faster. He's the fastest soccer player. He's faster than Gareth Bale by 3 miles per hour. So put him on the halfway line, kick the ball over, and have Usain run and score a goal. He's faster. That's speed. Well, when he got on the field, if you watch the videos, it's a little sad because he's definitely faster, but he trips over the ball one time. Another time, a defender gets to him and he doesn't know how to pivot. He didn't use the word pivot, but when he was being interviewed afterwards, he's like, I'm very fast, but I don't know how to pivot. And so I think that for organizations in the future, the idea is how can you maintain speed but change direction as needed without losing momentum, right? And that has to come, I believe, from a customer back set of insights because it's the market that's changing, not from a product forward. So product forward is a bit more efficiency driven, hierarchically led, command and control. But I think the other operating system that many companies are lacking today is this kind of sense and respond type thing where you're running multiple options to try to see which progression path works. Now, once you identify a possible opportunity in the new market, you put it back into the first operating system and then it checks to see, is there a real market there? Can we make money? And so on and so forth. So that's how I see those two dovetailing. It used to be in the old world, or you know this well, you had exploit companies and explore companies. Now you have to do both in a faster cycle if you want to grow.